Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. You're looking at the Comet. It's the Tier 7 British medium tank. It's located on the south spawn of Siegfried Line Encounter, and this one is under the command of Crotch Cricket Invader. What a name that one is. Well, I wonder how he got it. Anyway, the less said about that, the better. Game on. Okay, well, there are 4 different guns you can actually have. You can see that he's opted to have the 75mm, which is capable of 135 Alpha, 145mm pen with standard ammo. With the premium rounds, it's 202mm pen, but he's loaded the HP to HE to start with, the HP. 175 Alpha and 38mm pen. Spotted, someone saw him. Okay, so he's backed up behind the bunker because somebody saw a peek at him. And he now wants to try and get moving. Now this tank is the A34 Cruiser. It takes over from the Cromwell, which was the A27M. Yep, there was a variety of A27s. Not all of them were Cromwells. But this was supposed to be the replacement for the Cromwell. It's got the same Meteor engine, but it's got a much better choice of guns, and of course it's also got better armor protection. Slightly more curved, a bit more bulky, you might say. It's probably the best British tank that they actually built before the end of the war. They built 1,186 of these, and they were actually involved in the invasion into Germany. They actually did drive into Germany, much like the Cromwells did. He's trying to get a shot on that KV-3 if he can. At the moment he is already been hit, and he's been hit again. But this time round it was a hit on the tracks, not anywhere else. So he's only lost a third of his hit points so far, but he's trying to spot in the middle without getting hit. Okay. Well, it's a dangerous place for a medium tank to be honest. Light tanks get off better in this situation, and he needs to worry because there is an enemy tank up there who is getting close to the gates. And you can see him there, it's the turtle actually. There's an E2 there. He's not spotting anything the other side, and he's not being fired on, but he was spotted there when he pulled up. And the turtle's not making any move to try and get at him, but now he's got problems. Because just the other side of that ridgeline is a Centurion 1, which of course was the replacement for the Comet, and somebody is firing on him. We're seeing shells zip past us. I have a feeling that the shell that zipped past us was going after that Rudy. Yes, unfortunately the Rudy bit the dust. Now there is a position he can go to. He can use the wreck of the Rudy for cover, and he can certainly get behind the bunker. There is Arty in this game, and the Arty is on the enemy team is an M12. So he has a limited number of shells, but he does have a 155mm howitzer, and he can do considerable damage. Okay, Crotch Cricket did the right thing. He went for the hull, but he's got the wrong ammunition. Now he's got the premium ammo. That's better. That was through the upper plate. Now, can we get another one? No, that one hit the tracks, but it did go through. And he got that one in lower plate as well. Go for the side. Yes. This guy's over angling. And we blocked the shot that came at him there. We're playing peek-a-boom now. And it's working against him on the reload. Be careful. Oh, he did fire in our direction, but he's being shredded. These are good shots. Okay, one more shot to kill him. And he gets the kill, but you can see he's attracted the attention of the M12, who's now firing in this direction. Okay, we can see the enemy turtle's moved on. There's a KV-3 up there, but he can't do anything about us at the moment. Okay, he could, if he wanted to, drive into the north and deal with the enemy in his rear. which would probably be the smart move. Yet enemy Arty didn't know where he was, so they fired at the bunker, which was a bit of a mistake, because that's a completely wasted shell. Now, Crotch Cricket is rather nervous, because after all, he has already lost a third of his hit points, and he wants to get at the enemy. Nice, he chose the gap in the Dragon's Teeth. You can see he's very, very on edge, making nervous moves. He's also actually being Arty safe by doing this, because if he keeps changing direction, it makes it very, very difficult for Arty to get a shot on you. Couldn't get a shot on the KV3, he managed to get across the gap there. But I think we're safe on our side of the map at the moment, because our guys are holding them back. Now, crossing the Dragon's Teeth, not here. Oh, no, I wouldn't go across the chief themselves. Wait for the gaps. Now, what have we got there? That T20 is nowhere near us. He's actually further into the town, so we don't need to worry about him. The only one we need to worry about is the KV3, or a tank that we can't see at the moment. There are tank destroyers on the enemy team, but the only one we really need to worry about is the UDES, and I think he's probably going to be on the other side of the battlefield, trying to stop us sneaking up the east side. Now, the enemy has just lost their Cromwell B, and oh, he's very nervous, Crotch Cricket. You can tell that from the way he's looking everywhere. I know I would be nervous, but you've got to try to show a little more relaxed behaviour, otherwise you're going to be all over the shop. Standard reload for this Arty, 3.74. He's got 3.81. He's found the M12. Now he's got to make sure this guy does not turn to face him. Oh, and he manages to sneak past the howitzer without getting shot. The M12's only just woken up to the fact he's about to die, and he's out of the game. It took 3 shots to take him out. In fact, 4 if you include the shot that he missed. Now, I would not bother to... well, he is going to go up to this corner. This will actually help him find out that UDES is up here. He's all over the place. He's actually loaded an HE round. You can see he's looking everywhere. He's found the UDES. He is up here, which is the exact place you'd expect the UDES to be. Now, is the UDES going to abandon that position? He knows he's been spotted. He got within 50 meters, so the proximity spotted it, but the UDES does not seem to be involved. I'm wondering if he's AFK. Well, this is probably not the best thing to do, to approach it from this angle, because he is AFK, but, well, he's actually firing HE. No, he's not AFK, he's just not very interested in what's going on in the battlefield. And now he's firing the AP, which is the correct round to fire. And he's reaming this guy who's trying to run away. He rams him up the rear. Just hold him there and keep pumping rounds into his side. One more shot to kill him, and... yep, got him. Nice. 3 kills now. Okay, we've got a VK up ahead. He doesn't know where we are, though. And now he does. Hello, Mr. VK. Fancy another? And he's out the game. That's 4 kills. Okay, there's only one enemy left, a T20. Of course, he's decided to go to the cap area to try and draw the attention of that T20. I'm not sure if Crotch Cricket is on something, if he's had too many doses of coffee today, but he is very, very nervous. His view's looking all over the place. Now he's more relaxed. I think he... oh, there he is. There's the killer. There's the T20. Hello. Do you want to say hello to me? Come on. Have a bit of fun with me. And we can exchange... oh, what do you do there? I tried to auto-aim on. Don't let this one go away from you. Take him out. One more shot. And that wins the game for Crotch Cricket in the Comet. Oh, that's a colourful skin. Well, that was a really good result for Crotch Cricket at the end. I wondered actually if he'd forgotten what he was there for actually in the game. But he did get his first ace tanker in the Comet. So congratulations for breaking your ace. He also got a fighter effect for doing more damage to the hit points of his own vehicle. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He actually ended up with 5, just 1 short of getting a top gun and 1/3 of the enemy team. He also picked up a sharpshooter for getting 10 or more consecutive shots on the enemy, as well as a master gunner for getting 5 armor-penetrating shots in a row, as well as a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in the game. He managed to get 6, and he also got a Hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks or more. On top of that, he did pick up another medal. He got a Leather Slayer's medal because he destroyed 2 enemy tanks or tank destroyers in the game that were at least 1 tier higher than himself. And I think if we look, we can probably see which ones they are. Well, the Udes is, because that's a tier 8, and he managed to take him out in the game. And the Centurion, which of course is the replacement tank for the Comet. Yes, that was a tier 8 as well, but he still managed to take down that guy. I think Crotch Cricket was overdoing his cups of coffee that day because he seems to be very, very nervous. He's looking everywhere, very attentive. Either that or he's using some stimulant of some kind. I wouldn't, well, I'm not going to guess. Anyway, win ace on that one. 10,139. That's a really good game from Crotch Cricket Invader, and that's quite a mouthful to say. We look at the team score. We can see he didn't get the high caliber in this game because he didn't get 20% of the hit points. That actually went to the ISM on his team, who got 3,672 hit points, but sadly he died in battle. Whereas Crotch Cricket got the second highest damage in the game, 3,243 went to him. And the next highest after that was the Turtle 1, 2,354 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, Crotch Cricket got that one with 5 kills. 3 kills went to the ISM, the Super Hellcat on his own team, and on the enemy team, only 1 tank managed to get more than 2 kills, and that was the Turtle 1. And when it came to base XP, he got that one too. 1,459 went to Crotch Cricket Invader. The second highest being the ISM, who managed 1,336. They were the only 2 players who managed to get over 1,000 base, with the next highest being the Super Hellcat with 883. So he got 2 out of 3 on the totals, missed out on the top score because the ISM got to him by 400 hit points. So yeah, okay, well, we can accept that because he did lose his tank in the game. But Crotch Cricket managed to get the win. Let's have a look at the team score, details rather. 29 shots fired, 27 direct hits and 25 penetrations. So he was doing well. He fluffed a few shots. In fact, he fluffed the shots on the T20. I don't think he meant to do that, but I think for a second he kind of forgot why he was there. I think he tried to auto aim onto the T20 and it didn't go quite right. And as a consequence, the T20 did manage to get a couple of shots in that maybe he shouldn't have. But he did get 27 direct hits on the enemy, 25 penetrations, and 1 splash. Damage of 3,243 hit points, all of it at close range. I think that the splash, by the way, you had HE loaded when you were going after the Udes 03. You really should have been in armor piercing, really, to be honest, to make sure. I know that the Udes does have very thin armor, but to be absolutely sure, it's much better to fire the AP at them instead. But that guy acted as if he was completely in a world of his own. He was completely the opposite of Crotch Cricket. He only reacted when he started getting penetrated from his rear, and Crotch Cricket started chasing him away. He said, "Come back! I want to hug you." 6 hits received from the enemy, 3 penetrations, 3 non-penetrations, and 460 hit points of damage blocked by armor. 2 enemy vehicles spotted, 5 enemy vehicles damaged, 5 killed, and he earns 75,261 credits profit from the game. Even after using premium ammo, as you can see there, he did use some, but not a lot. He also got 13,131 experience points out of that game because he got personal reserve and a ×5 in it as well. So congratulations go out to Crotch Cricket Invader. Yes, I managed to say it that time without stumbling over the words. Do tell us in the comments down below why you got that name, because it really is quite a weird one, and I'm expecting quite an interesting story. But definitely congratulations on breaking your ace and finally cracking into the ace mastery. Yeah, because it is difficult. Once you do it, it's, you know, it releases you completely to now start going after the enemy with, you know, with abandon and taking them apart. Because this is actually quite a good medium tank. It's not got quite the top speed that a lot of people would like. It's a bit slow compared to the Comet, but it is a fun tank to play. And what's best about this tank is, of course, that gun depression. 12 degrees of gun depression, and with the right gun, it can be absolutely devastating to the enemy. So congratulations, as I said, to Crotch Cricket, and if you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.